my Crash Twinsanity continues on by doing the rest of the gem extras. Then I will be showing the 100% complete secret cutscene. Then I will truly end this playthrough off by going through the game intro that plays while being in the main menu long enough. Kind of what I did with Crash of the Titans. You know, these enemies that were cut from the game look quite interesting. Enemies are, or maybe our allies. Normally, Crash Twinsanity would have been made into just about as of a long game as to the original Crash game series. Like it takes so long to go through every level, getting every single gem, and it's the only Crash Bandicoot game in the series that doesn't have getting relics in. But seriously, Crash Twinsanity could have been one of the best games to ever come out if all this stuff wasn't cut out from it. It could have probably been a game that would last like 7 hours and 30 minutes long of a whole story plot to go through, instead of a 2 hours and 58-minute long one. So much was cut from it, and it's a real shame. Seriously, what's the point to put enemies that are aquatic when Crash can't be able to swim in the first place in the series? What's the point? He automatically takes a death falling in water. That's enough to not require putting enemies into it. No wonder that they never made it through, just like the shark. You know, Crash Bandicoots 1, 2, and 3 are 1997, 1998, and 1999. And they came back again for Insane Trilogy like 17 years later. I bet you the same thing can happen with Crash Twinsanity if they decide to bring that back. I think they should try to bring it back, at least so that all the cut content from the original game can get put into the remastered version. I think they should try to make it another Crash Twinsanity remaster. And put all the cut stuff here and into it, so that the game will be nice and long and everyone would definitely get over the original that's made. I wouldn't count on it, but still, it would be nice if Crash Twinsanity got a remaster. Of course, its graphics are going to be just as good as a PS4's and everything else like that. But I don't really care, and a lot of people probably would want it to be brought back more better than it ever was. Who knows? Maybe at some point it will happen. You'll have to wait until that bridge is crossed. Insane Trilogy is really selling really well right now. If they really think of this, they actually might even think of trying to make another Crash remaster. Hopefully they choose Crash Twinsanity. I have my support hopefully for another Crash Twinsanity to be made, especially with all the cut content that was not in the original release. Well, technically just about done with all of the showing the gem extras, so for sure in the next part, I will assure you that I am going to do a finishing video for this. It's just the Crash Twinsanity prototype playthrough though. When I get another copy, I'm definitely going to redo this playthrough all over again, so that way I can at least show those two cutscenes I weren't able to play from the beginning of this playthrough and this copy.